Всем привет! Welcome to my channel AllasYummyFood. I'm so excited to be here today because we're making donuts. We're making ponchiki. Ponchiki is a Russian word for donuts. They are made with cottage cheese filling. Don't be afraid. You cannot taste anything. They literally taste really amazing. And today we'll be stuffing them with raspberry filling, raspberry jam, which is amazing. You have this nice crispy dough, soft middle with tart raspberry filling. The donuts are so good. They fly away, from the plate, because people absolutely love them. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now let's get started. Now guys, to become a member and get access to all my recipes, including this one, you can join my online cooking school at AllasYummyFood.com/recipes and join thousands of other students just like you and our amazing cooking and baking community. Now let's get started. In a bowl, add dry cottage cheese. You can get this in Russian, Polish or Eastern European stores. You can also use Cork, ricotta or farmer's cheese as well, but I prefer it with cottage cheese, of course. You want to break it down and then add your sugar, salt, and mix everything one more time. Then take your hand blender and blitz the mixture until it is nice and smooth. If you don't have a hand blender, you can use a sieve and sift through your cottage cheese as well. Then you want to add vanilla extract and egg. Mix everything together. Make sure it's all mixed in through. Then you're going to add the second egg and mix everything one more time. You want to get nice, smooth mixture just like so. And it will be quite wet. That's how it should be, and that's absolutely normal. Now I've got my flour, baking soda, and all the dry ingredients, which I'm going to mix through. And we're going to gently sift that through into our cottage cheese mixture. We want to do this in stages as well, so that there are no lumps and everything is mixed through. I do recommend sifting the flour because otherwise you're going to get some lumps and we don't want lumps for sure. Use a spoon and then mix all your mixture together. It will become into a nice sticky dough. And after adding flour for the second time, you will see that it will form a dough ball. I usually like to then transfer it onto the counter and knead it by hand a little bit. Don't be tempted to add any more flour, even if the dough is sticky. It's better if you oil your hands and then knead the dough a little bit. Once your dough is done, you're going to place it into a bowl, wrap it in cling film, and then set it aside for half an hour to chill. After 30 minutes, add oil into your hands and onto the counter. We're going to cut the dough in half, and you will get around 14 to 15 donuts from each half. So in total around 30 donuts. When we work with one half, you want to put the other half away or cover it with a towel. You want to cut the dough into same sized pieces, roll them out into a small ball and set them aside. Repeat the process with all the balls. You can measure them as well if you want to, if you're a perfectionist. And once you've rolled them out, you want to cover them in cling film and start preheating your oil. Add oil. I use sunflower oil. You can use any vegetable oil that you want and start preheating that. To test the oil, you can drop a little piece of dough and see if it's starting to float. If it is, then the oil is ready. You want to add your donuts inside and you want to cook them around 5 minutes. And you want to cook them for around 7 minutes, turning them over after a few minutes on each side. I did time this and it took exactly 7 minutes for me, but it depends on your oil and how hot your oil can be. So if you feel like they're burning too fast, do turn it down and make sure they're sizzling rather than frying really fast. We really want to cook the dough, so make sure they stay nice and golden. If you're not sure, you can take one out, cut it inside and check. However, as they cool, they will cook more. And then in a large bowl, line it with some paper towels to soak all the oil when our donuts are ready. Once they cooked, use a spoon and place them onto a paper towel to get rid of any excess fat. Over here I've got a piping nozzle and I put it into my piping bag. Add your raspberry jam inside and it's good to go. And then to make a hole, I just use a toothpick, or you can use Japanese sticks that you get when you eat sushi. Make a little hole and then fill it up with jam. You want to push the jam inside until you feel the force pushing it out, and that means that they're completely filled with jam. You're going to repeat it with all the donuts, then sprinkle them with icing sugar, and they're ready to go. Beautiful, warm, crispy, with rich jam inside. You can see how it looks inside. They're so fluffy, so delicious, crunchy outside, very soft and moist inside. Perfect treat for every occasion.